before we get into the news, there was this thing that happened like 2 days ago that I didn't see, but I guess it went kind of viral. Like I like the Dexertonox piece on this. Streamer Tectone challenges Hasan's father to fight his father. By the way, do not get knocked around my dad. Who knows what he's going to do? Tectone's father was convicted of 14 charges of including sexually harassing 3 women and assaulting 5 women. Why is he now doing the, my dad is stronger than your dad, but he has actually changed the meta. He has redefined the game. He went from my dad could beat up your dad to my dad could what? Like rape your dad? Is that what you're saying? That is a wild thing to just reveal about your dad. Dude, that's crazy, man. Why are you saying those things? Like, what's wrong with you? Bro, this is unsustainable. Okay? Every day we are moving further and further away from bringing back some semblance of shame. Okay? We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop doing this stuff. Like, that's crazy. There are so many who just like wear this kind of like shameless behavior on their sleeve like it's a badge of honor, and it's like we're just making villains, man. We have ruined an entire generation. I swear to God. The dominoes fell in the worst possible. The dominoes fell in the worst possible direction, okay? A crypto casino is launched. It's called Stake, okay? They start funneling a ton of money to some of the top content creators on this platform, on Twitch. They start getting a bunch of people hooked on online gambling, a bunch of teenagers hooked on online gambling. Some content creators come out and speak out against that thing, myself included. Twitch realizes maybe it's not the best thing to allow this crypto casino to just like run amok on this website. And they say no more stake on Twitch. Then, because they're printing money, like endless amounts of money, no overhead whatsoever, no rules, no regulation, it's all in crypto. As crypto goes up, the net worth goes up as well. These guys go, we'll just make our own goddamn website. Then they created Kick. Kick created an entire generation of okay? Kick streamers have irreparably caused damage to the collective psyche of the youth. Okay, people just behaving in the worst ways possible with no repercussions whatsoever, and actually getting benefits out of behaving in the worst ways possible in broad daylight, in public. And in that process, this became significantly more normal. It just like became normal to be evil and gross and awful. And I don't know what to say about that. It's crazy. God, it's also really up because you got Kick, but that's not the end of the process. Then you got Elon Musk buying Twitter and then making Twitter into this like neo-Nazi breeding ground way more than it was before. So now people are just like, oh, I don't like someone. Let's dox them. Let's swat them. Let's go after their whole family. And it's basically turning the entirety of discourse into this like incredibly process where normal people who are just like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be yelling about like racial inferiority, for example, like people that would exist in the real world are too fearful to say something about it in the internet world, because when you do speak out of turn on shit like that, people get doxxed, people get attacked, That was the dominoes falling. Shonda Black's tweet went viral. Yeah, I saw that. Did he admit his father was a rapist a second time to own Hasan? I am unfamiliar with this 5D chess move. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why someone would like volunteer this information over and over again and like remind people that this is a thing that happened, especially after they cried initially about this revelation. Very strange behavior. Like, how do you want to be known as the guy that does this? Like, here, this is another version of that same situation as well. Here is Erico Man says, so this is just his thing now, using a serial rapist father as a threat against anyone who hurts his feelings. What a gross loser. I only read your ex's doc on you. That was enough to think you're a monster. Don't make me call my dad. You want him to rape me too. Like, am I misunderstanding something? Like, is there something that I'm just not picking up? He's putting down something and I'm maybe not picking it up. I just like, are they living in an alternative universe where like saying that you know, my criminally convicted father will rape you is like, I feel like 10 years ago, if you said something like that, people would be like, ugh. Like the only people that would foster this kind of behavior, the only people that would do that would be like relegated to the darkest corners of the internet. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be like even a remotely mainstream figure who could say something like this. You know? I don't know. I don't understand it. Like I wish he wouldn't do that in the most basic ways. I wish he just would not do that. That would be nice to not do that, I guess. It sounds like he doesn't know how to process embarrassment. So instead of getting embarrassed and changing the behavior, he just gets mad. Yeah. He's like owning up to it because it's not really serious. Check the comments. All are like, so what? He just groped some women. Oh, okay. So what did your dad say? My dad? Are you kidding me? You think my dad knows any of this shit? I don't talk to him about this shit. What are you, crazy? How do you think that conversation would go down? Hey, dad, there's this like bald weirdo who says his dad, who was like criminally convicted of sexually assaulting other military members, and is like is basically in the congressional record for doing such things, is gonna rape you. He's gonna knock you out and like sexually assault you. That's what you want me to say to my father? What are you, crazy? What kind of conversation? Why would we have a conversation like that? That's insane.